Welcome to the So Social Radio Show. I'm your host, Richard Martin, along with my amazing co-host,
Cheri Martin, and we are the WCN Interactive Team, marketing and social media strategist, helping you to
dream it, plan it, build it, and most importantly, successfully do it.
Yes, for growth, prosperity, and success. And each Wednesday at 12 noon, right here on TalkNetworkRadio.com, we share tips and techniques to grow you and your business, plus demystify social media and marketing for you so that you can have more fun.
And my favorite, more profits.
Yes, yes, yes. We're so excited to be here. We have our awesome and amazing guest expert here today in the studio with us right here in the Merritt Island, Florida area. It's Rich Ricardo, I should say, Alvarez, A.K.A. Computer Rich. Just want to say a quick welcome here before we get moving on.
Good morning. So glad to be here. It's a wonderful day at the So Social Radio Show.
Hey, welcome back. You know, it's been too long.
It's been a year.
Yes, it has. And I enjoy doing this, and this is perfect timing for those who are going to be shopping and going online and doing other things. I can give them some tips and help outs.
That's what we're looking forward to today. But before we do get started, just a few messages here. We want to make sure everyone knows they can follow us on Facebook at So Social Radio Show. Also, if you want to get a little bit more information about our amazing guests, you can go to our website at sosocialradioshow.com. Learn a little bit more about Computer Rich. Also, if you have any questions at all during the show today, you're listening to us live, definitely go to our So Social Radio Show on Facebook. There is a top pinned post there. And in the comment section, just ask us some questions and we'll do our best to get them today and have Computer Rich answer those for you. Let's see. What else do we need to talk about? Oh, we need to definitely mention our partners and our sponsors.
We can't forget them. I mean,
no. That's why we're here.
I want to start off with my charity of choice, and it's the AVET project. And AVET stands for American Veteran Empowerment Team. And they do so much to help and support our veterans. And you know, they're a volunteer organization. They're a nonprofit, so they depend on donations and gifts and grants from people on that. So if your heart is inclined this holiday season, go on over to American Veteran Empowerment Team, avetproject.org, and do what you can to support them. They also have a radio show. It's on another network, but the American Warrior Radio Show is on Saturday morning at 11 a.m. on 1060 WMEL, which they changed, didn't they?
I believe it's 1510 now, but you just go to American Warrior Radio Show on Facebook and you'll see. I want to make one mention about what they were doing yesterday. Yesterday was Giving Tuesday, and they were actually out giving to all of those that have sponsored them. I was so excited to see that. They were giving back.
Absolutely.
And I thought it was phenomenal.
Kim and Garen they're just great human beings. They're great people.
Definitely. And we also want to mention our partner, Constant Contact, an award-winning company empowering small businesses and nonprofits to grow and succeed through email marketing. And if you would like to know how you can become a mobile business and grow your business in 2017, I want you to go to So Social Radio Show on Facebook, and in the comments or just put a post there that you want to know more, because through this Friday, and that's December 2nd Friday, you can actually get 40% off if you sign up for 3 months. And so that's a tremendous savings right now, but definitely I'll show you how you can become mobile. That's where you have to be today. So definitely.
It's all mobile.
Definitely contact me.
And everythingbrevard.com, a Brevard County, Florida community website in a newspaper format. And Tracy Strider does an amazing job of keeping us up to date with everything that's happening in Brevard. And get your business listing also on everythingbrevard.com. She has amazing stats. Call her and ask.
Mm-hmm. And our newest sponsor, we're so excited to welcome them to the show, is Toastmasters. And Scott and Nancy Hohen are one of our annual sponsors now, and we're going to have Nancy back with us. I believe it's the first week in January, sharing networking tips and techniques, and she's just has so much information to share with leadership because of Toastmasters.
Intelligent ball of energy. I mean, she's just after it. She's alive on fire.
Definitely. And you can get more information about Toastmasters at, I believe,
Toastmasters.com. Or go to this one. It's toastmastersd84.org. And that's the local area up here.
And that way Nancy and Scott will be able to address any questions you have. And I know that our amazing guest here is also a member of Toastmasters, so we're happy to hear and happy to share that here today.
Love Toastmasters.
All right.
Well, let's go ahead and let everyone know a little bit more about Computer Rich Alvarez. He is originally from Tampa. He got into technology as a hobby in 1997 after numerous layoffs. He actually pursued a grant, went back to school, and acquired a CompTIA A+ and Network Plus certifications. Rich then moved to Melbourne in November 2009 and went into business as Computer Rich, became Computer Rich LLC in November 2014. And I know for a fact he is a very, very busy guy. He doesn't have time to watch the clock, so he says, because he's too busy watching out for you. Plus, as if that's not enough, he is very active in the Melbourne Regional Chamber of Commerce as well. Ambassador, the Tech Council, and Veterans Administration there, right?
Resource Council.
So
and newly elected to the board.
Oh my gosh, congratulations on that.
Well, I don't think they know what they're doing.
We'll stay away from that. I'm on the board too.
Well, how exciting. And so, again, it's been a year since you've been with us, Rich, and welcome back. We're very much excited and looking forward to our conversation today because there's always something new about computers. In fact, I would like to learn how to love my computer again, especially Windows 10 and what is this, Office 365? It's like,
oh, yes.
Every time I get my computer, something's different.
Microsoft is throwing a lot of updates on there, and with Windows 10, there's been some upgrades. But one of the things I did want to bring attention, you were talking about my CompTIA Plus, Net Plus certifications. I also recently certified as Microsoft Registered Refurbisher.
Oh, wow.
Which is going to change a whole lot of things for Computer Rich and my local customers, because I'll be able to offer and provide them a lower cost computers, laptops, and peripherals. So I'm excited to get started with that right away.
So what you're saying is if I go in and get a new computer, then you can take my old one and then help somebody else with
Correct.
it.
I refurbish it and do whatever. And first of all, one of the things that I do, I don't wipe a drive and re-image it. I take the drive out, give it back to the customer, and then I put a new drive in there.
Oh,
because
wow.
I don't know how long that drive's been in there. Has it been in there a year? Has it been in there 5 years?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to get a call, 3 weeks later, hey, my hard drive died. So I just go ahead and put a brand new drive in it and avoid all of those issues.
Oh, great idea.
And that's very smart work there, yes.
It cost me a little bit more to do that, but I think it's a better service, and that's one of the things that I really strive in my business is to provide the ultimate customer service.
Which I know for a fact you do. Just from, you have a great reputation out there. I've seen your business just grow. We've known each other probably maybe almost 3 years.
Yeah.
And I've been watching you grow. And like I said, it's exciting to see that.
Well, I've been involved a lot in the community in different ways, which is all about name recognition, right? Mm-hmm. Isn't that what business is all about?
I think you mentioned it before. Branding.
Branding, exactly.
Yes,
branding.
Yes.
Oh,
It's wonderful when I'm doing a parade in my Corvette and I hear customers yell out, hey, Computer Rich. I'm like, you can't buy that kind of advertising.
That's right.
I think you just love to get that Ambassador of the Month award and go up there every month.
Yes. I've had 7 of them now, and I'm working on I got one more, but I don't think I'm going to make it this year, so oh well.
It's definitely brand exposure.
It is.
And people know who you are, and that's what's important. And they also, it's not just knowing who you are, they trust you.
Right. Well, one of the things my customers buy is not really my service. I mean, let's face it, any monkey can go back to school, get certifications, and fix computers. What my customers buy is my personality and my customer service.
For sure.
And because I've heard so many times, man, you're the only IT guy I've seen that actually has a personality.
No, and that's very serious, because I can't tell you how many IT people Cheri and I have had work on our equipment since 1998, and they don't know how to smile. Brilliant at what they do, I'm sure, but the personality
reduce
is
the tech talk down to something that's understandable without insulting your intelligence.
Yep, that geek talk.
Yes.
That's even within our business. We need to make sure that we're talking the language the lingo, so to speak, that they can understand, and that takes a certain skill.
It does.
And I know you do that.
And I love doing that as well.
Well, I think one of the questions that we receive all the time is about malware on computers.
Malware is so prevalent. And right now, there's so many things going on. I had one yesterday where they had infiltrated and took over their Facebook account. And they took their profile picture and posted something not quite socially acceptable.
Ouch.
Oh, it was I was shocked, actually, and it takes a lot to shock me. So I went in to her account and I straightened that all out for her, but then they had also attacked her Amazon Chase card to the tune of $5,000. And so the way this really starts out is a little pop-up that comes up on your computer with an 800 number, and it'll say something like, Microsoft has determined that you have malware on your computer, and call this 800 number, otherwise a Trojan is going to destroy your computer. So they call this 1-800 number thinking they're talking to Microsoft, and it's not. It's somebody in a foreign country looking to get their credit card. And once they have that credit card number, then they just hit charges. And they put all kinds of backdoor remote access on their computer. So the next thing you know, I'm getting a phone call. I'm removing these backdoor access, and then I'm helping them call their bank, have their card canceled, dispute the charge, a new card issued. And so one of the things I did want to talk about today is how to avoid that with your own debit or credit card.
Okay.
Awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Tell us more.
One of the ways you can do it, let's say you're going to buy something online and you know the amount. You can call your bank and they will give you a one-time transaction code for that transaction. And therefore, the end seller never gets your credit information. And if they do try to use that one-time transaction code, they're going to find out that there's nothing there to get.
So you don't have to give them your number, the credit card number, or anything?
Well, right. Your bank will give you a temporary number just for that transaction. Another way is to get one of these prepaid debit or Visa MasterCards and put however much you're going to spend, put it on there, and then in the event that it does attack your card, it's not going to hit your bank or your credit card. They're only going to get whatever's on that card. So I suggest you would only put the amount of money that you think you're going to spend, and maybe even per transaction, to isolate your debit or credit card. And another way that I use personally is using a pay service. I use PayPal as an example. And the thing I like about PayPal is the end seller never gets your credit information. That's maintained by PayPal. And if there's a problem with the transaction, you notify PayPal, they withdraw that payment quick. So you have some consumer protection as well as protecting your credit information.
That information is so vital, because I know a number of people that use their debit card online.
It's very dangerous, especially a debit card.
Yes, because it has access to your bank account.
That is correct. And you can find out, this afternoon that your $5,000 is $1.98.